Hey, what's up? It's the Nerdy Peacock, and we are back with a new blog already. I know. So as you can see, we have a little bit of a different look to our room, our space. We're still getting there. We're gonna have some more light, so it's gonna be better in the night time. But hope you guys are having a good evening. And today we're gonna actually do a craft. So right now it's really popular to do things that are eco-friendly and things like that save the internet, save the environment, save the internet. I'm telling you, somebody's gonna come up with that and they're gonna be rich. Everybody's gonna fall for it. But this is actually using recycled newspaper, and so what we're going to be making is an arrangement with recycled newspaper. The great thing about this is that it's very colorful, so it adds a nice visual thing, and it's very, very pretty, very unique, and very modern looking at the same time. So step one is to get magazines and cut out pages that you like, that you like the colors in. It's really important to know that sometimes your pattern is going to show. For instance, right here we have food, and it looked like it was kind of maybe in squares, and so you kind of have a little bit of a pattern there. Or for instance, right here, this was straight, so you have a little bit of pattern. However, or for instance here, flowers, a little bit of a pattern. But also know that sometimes you're not going to have a pattern at all. It's just going to be random stuff, you know, that looks like newspapers rolled up. So get something, play around with it, see what you want to do. If you want to do a color scheme, for instance, if you really want to do it all white, you know, or nude colors, you get 3 like this, you know, cut them and make them the length that you want that's going to fit. So you're going to get your magazines, you're going to roll them up and roll them up tight. Please note, tight. Right now I am squeezing this pretty darn hard, and it's not squishing because that's how tight it's rolled. So you want to make sure that it's rolled really, really tight, and you can use Mod Podge to glue it together, or you can just use Elmer's glue to make it stick. And so you're going to start at the corner and roll it just however you want. Then what you're going to do, you're going to cut it at the corner. So you're probably going to have like a flatter end. You want to flip that over, and you're going to take your part that's rolled, and sometimes they can get kind of disfigured as you're rolling. So what you want to do is you want to just cut it at an angle like that, and if it doesn't work out that time, do it again. And then you're going to get this cool little shape right here, and that's what really adds the visual to it, and that's what gives them this kind of look to it, and it has a really neat thing to it. Then you're going to stick it in a vase, and depending on how you want it, you can get a colored vase, you can get a non-colored vase. Go with whatever kind of design or style that you want and fill that vase up. You can do them all the same height, or you can do them all different heights for variety. Just change it up. So this looks really cool. Again, this adds a lot of pop and texture. Also play around with it. You can make them shorter and decorate something. You can line them up against your wall. You can make picture frames. There's so many things that you can do with magazines and newspapers and pamphlets that can really make some really cool art. So we're going to be discussing some other things soon about recycling. So I hope you liked this, and if you have done this, please show us your pictures of things that you have recycled, magazines that you have recycled and made into art or decor. So thank you guys. Be sure and check out my blog, nerdypeacock.com. Follow me on Twitter at nerdypeacock, Instagram at nerdypeacock, and check out our YouTube channel right here, Nerdy Peacock. Thank you guys. I think you get the hint. It's Nerdy Peacock.